been looking for me, I've been around. You know what I'm saying? I've still been doing shit. If you watch my stories on Instagram, that's why I be telling y'all to follow me. It's easier to get in contact with me when you follow me on Instagram. You too. What's good? Back with another video. Finally, nigga. So let's just go ahead and get the elephant out the room. Just go ahead and get it. Peak, yo, where you been? Where you been, yo? Where you been at? Glad you asked, random nigga. Where have I been? Nowhere. For real. But to be honest, I've been working, man. I've been working, not just on, life, like business and shit like that, but working on myself, right? Far too often, us as men, we tend to bury shit. And I'm one of them niggas. Like, I'm not a complainer, I'm not a whiner, I just get to it. Like, I lock in, I grind, I don't cry, complain, bitch, none of that shit. But at the same time, you gotta realize it takes a toll on you. You know what I'm saying? Building up all that shit and carrying too much weight. Even like in the gym, if you put on too much weight, even if you feel like you accustomed to that weight or you feel like you've adjusted properly, a lot of weight could cause injury, could cause accident, tear muscle, you could get tendonitis somewhere, shit like that. And that's the same thing I felt like I was dealing with mentally, right? I was burnt out, you know what I'm saying? I was burnt out. I was exhausted. I was tired. I was losing sleep. I wasn't sleeping properly. Now, I was still getting up every day, being productive, still going to the gym, still doing my shit. But mentally, I was exhausted. Physically, I was exhausted. And even working out, it'd be clear, that's stress on your body. It's good exercise and shit like that, but you gotta understand, you're stressing your body, you're stressing your muscles and shit like that. And if you out here not sleeping properly, overworked and shit, that causes exhaustion, right? And we use the gym as a mental getaway and things like that. But like I said, it's stress on your body at the same time. And that's where I was. I was stressed out. I was exhausted. I had a lot of shit going on. And like I said, I wasn't complaining about it. I was just getting shit done. Getting up, working every day, focusing on my goals and shit I need to get done, taking care of my kid, my son and my niece and nephew, all of that shit, family shit. Trying to get ahead, just trying to be locked in, doing videos every day. I'm talking about, I was like a machine. And then, I just woke up one day and I was just like, I just felt it. Like, I was just felt battered. I don't know if y'all played football in high school or through your life and you ever went through 2 days and shit like that. 2 days, you get up early morning, go to practice, and then come back outside for your second practice later in the day, and the sun beaming, and you just feel battered. Like, you do a week of that, and then you wake up on that Saturday, and you just battered. Your body's just exhausted. You just feel like you just beat to the ground. That's how I felt. That's how I felt mentally, physically. I just felt like that. And I just needed some time away. You know what I'm saying? I just needed some time away to get back to me, get back to feeling regular, you know what I'm saying? Not even feeling 100%, just back to feeling normal. Because, you know what I'm saying, if you're not good, you can't take care of everybody else. Just like I said, on the plane, they tell you what, put your mask on before you help somebody else. And I'm like, I ain't have my mask on. Simple as that. I was helping everybody. I was doing everything for everybody, handling business and shit like that, and I wasn't taking care of myself. You know what I'm saying? I told y'all a few videos back, like probably my last videos, I was in therapy and shit like that, right? And I don't want y'all to look down on therapy like you gotta be cuckoo or nothing like that. You need to get evaluated, bro. I'm telling you, being a man in this world is hard. For anybody, to be honest, we go through shit and we bury that shit all the time. Y'all gotta forgive me if this shit I'm going through, all this traffic in the city, it's crazy outside right now. If y'all, anybody watching from Florida, y'all, hope you good. Hope your family's in that shit straight. Hope y'all got out, before it start getting hectic, because the roads right now and it's treacherous outside. So I can only imagine what it's like in Florida. So, you know, they shutting down, you know, they giving a lot of detours out here. But back to what I was saying, you know, you got to get evaluated to make sure you're good, man, because it's like we bury this shit and nobody cares about this shit, and we feel like we can't talk to nobody. We feel like don't nobody want to listen. That's not healthy. You know what I'm saying? That's just not healthy. You get you a group of men around you that you trust completely. Like, it only gotta be a lot, like three, four guys you can depend on, where you can replace your own judgment with theirs and you be good. You need men like that around you. You know what I'm saying? And get therapy. Get therapy. You know, go get checked out. You know, make sure you got rid of any baggage. Make sure there's nothing clinically wrong with you. And, you know, go from there. And all it does is going to help you in the long run. I promise you. I started realizing shit about myself that I didn't realize, because I was so tunnel vision. I was so locked in on, you know, helping everybody else and just being, you know, working, just getting shit done. You know, you don't really focus on shit when you in the moment. You know what I'm saying? You don't get to, you know, hindsight's 20/20. So when you locked into something, you're not really focused on everything else until after the fact. And, you know, one of the things he said I was burnt out, and you was just going through the motions, things of habit, the gym, you know, waking up, going to work, things like that. That's habit. You don't realize that you burnt out until you come back and you see, when's the times you had moments to yourself? You know, when's the last time you done nice things for yourself? You know, neglecting your self-care, shit like that. I'm like, damn, he right. I'm like, I look back, you know, with neglecting your self-care, I'm like, it's not even just on a physical sense. It's like, bro, your mental state. You think you ripping and running like that, you ain't had a moment of peace to yourself. You ain't had a moment to think. And shit like that, it bottles up. And that's why, you know, you might be irritable sometimes. You might be lashing out, mad. You might get mad about something, not even for the issue itself, but for the fact that, damn, this was my only moment of peace. Somebody call your phone. You know, a lot of times, dudes, you get mad at your girl, she call your phone while you in the car on the ride home, and you're not even mad at her. You mad because she want to talk, and you don't want to talk right now, but because you in the middle, the car ride home, the only moment of peace you get. You know what I'm saying? The only moment of peace you got is she want to talk and ruin it. So you're not even mad that she called, you're mad that you don't get that peace to yourself no more. You got to give it to somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. So that's what he was explaining to me. So, you know, just getting back to myself, just focusing on me first to get me together, get my money up, get my mindset back together, things of that nature. So, like I said, there's nothing. I ain't been nowhere, you know, in the sense that, you know, I ain't depressed, or I ain't been in no hole nowhere. If you follow me on Instagram, you see my story. I still be around. I be doing shit. But even still, like, I got off social media for like a week or a month just to, you know, recalibrate, man. You gotta, sometimes you gotta pull away from that social media shit, especially if you're not using it productively. You gotta pull away from that shit to recalibrate and get back to the real fucking world, bro. The real world. I'm like, social media been around, what? I was in high school when Instagram first came out, bro. I was in high school when fucking social media, when Instagram first came out. I think I was a senior or a junior in high school. I think a senior. So what was that, 2011, 2010? I graduated 2011, so somewhere around that motherfucking time. That's when I first found out. It's been fucking 13 years now. What? 13 years. This shit old, bro. We've been through every stage of Instagram. This shit old now. So it's like, you gotta get your mind fixated, like, what's the fucking real world? These bitches online is not real to you. You know, you don't even have access to some of them bitches. You don't have access to some of these girls in the world because you don't have the money for it. You don't have access to some of these things y'all sitting online debating about. It doesn't even affect your life. Some of the shit y'all on there debating about in the comment section, spazzing out about, whining about, bitching about. And I had to pull myself from that because, yeah, I get on here and talk to y'all. But to be honest, a lot of shit that I sit there and debate about, you know, I talk about it for the sense of the people who ask the questions. But I don't really give a fuck. I don't really give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about the election. I don't give a fuck about what bitches think. I don't give a fuck about what bitches do. I care about the next generation of men. So for whoever takes the initiative for me, I care about making sure that your mindset's good. So that when I give you a message, that you take something positive from it so that you can do something about it, right? I tell y'all to read, I tell you to get your money up. I tell you to be the best version of you, self-improvement. I tell you to lead from the front. And now I'm telling you, get your psyche eval. Get a therapist. Get your blood work done. I just got some blood work done. You know, just for men's health. I talk about all this shit, body game, shit like that. All of this shit, it's your life, my nigga. It's your motherfucking life. So go get your mental psyche eval. Go get you a therapist. Go get you a counselor. Go get you a mentor. All of that shit. If you got the funds, if you don't got the funds, get the funds and go do that shit. Get you a hobby. Get you a something that you do outside of the gym, right? Because the gym, yeah, the gym's the gym, but get some other hobbies too. Get some other things. Go do outdoor adventures. Don't always go to the club and this, that, and the third. You know, go outdoors, go on hikes, go on runs, go fucking whitewater rafting and shit like that. Do some different shit. Travel if you can, right? Get your blood work done. You know, one, get sexually tested to make sure you ain't got nothing, so you ain't giving nothing, so you won't, you know, make sure you healthy down there. That's being a responsible man. And then two, get your blood work done to make sure ain't nothing else wrong with you. You ain't got no high blood pressure. You're not at risk for diabetes. You know, you don't even understand, what, some shit might be hereditary. You might have shit going on with you that you didn't even know was in your family bloodline. So you got to make sure that you get tested for that. You know what I'm saying? Kidneys, it could be anything. Make sure you get your blood work done. You know, clean up your diet. If, you know, you having trouble with certain things like that, get you a personal trainer, get you a dietitian, figure out what's wrong with you, get in shape. You feel me? And expand your knowledge. You're not where you want to be in life, upgrade your skills. Figure out what, like I said, figure out what you need to do, what needs to be done, and get it done. You know what I'm saying? Get some more skills under your belt. Go back to school if you have to. Learn a trade, whatever. Get your money up, and then, you know, I promise you'll feel different. Get your money up, I promise you'll feel different. But that's, to be honest, that's the all in all of where I've been these past, 2-3 months? I don't know how long it's been. I ain't even clocking it. But that's where I've been. Getting myself together so that when I do jump back out, you know, I'm in a better headspace. Because, like I said, it's important to me to make sure that y'all, the younger generation, or whoever takes the initiative from me, if you hop on here and you listen to me, I want to make sure that every time you come on here, you leave here with a positive message, and that you leave here feeling better than when you came in here. I know sometimes my delivery be rough and shit like that. I don't really give a fuck, but sometimes you need it like that. Sometimes you need to hear it raw. And then, you know, but all in all, I just want to help. I just want you to be better. And that's my whole thing. So I don't want it to be like you come here to get advice on bitches. Yeah, bitches is always going to be a topic with us, but it's not the everything. The only thing that really matters in your life that you have complete control over is your mind. Is your mind, your free will, the decisions you make, the choices you make, the knowledge you learn. All them things you have control over. So that's what I be wanting you to focus on. Your health, your body, all that shit, that's shit that you have control over. So that's what you need to take pride and value. And that's what I had to do. I had to step away for a little bit, get myself locked back in on me, so that I can, you know, so that the advice I give y'all ain't flawed. So it don't sound great, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to be sitting here giving y'all advice, preaching this, that, and the third, and I'm fucked up in the head. Not fucked up in the head like cuckoo, But you know what I'm saying? Like, mentally, I'm not present in the message I'm giving you, right? So that's all it is. So like I said, I ain't been nowhere. If you've been looking for me, I've been around. You know what I'm saying? I've still been doing shit. If you watch my stories on Instagram, that's why I be telling y'all to follow me. It's easy to get in contact with me when you follow me on Instagram. So, you know, even y'all pop into my DMs all the time asking questions. I respond. If I see them, I respond. I'm not no motherfucking... I'm the most down-to-earth nigga. I'm telling you, you can holler at me about whatever. Nigga, go, bro. What are you doing? I'm the most down-to-earth nigga. You can talk to me about anything, you know, it don't even matter. Just if you send a message and I see it, I talk to you. As simple as that. You got video topics, I take them in, I write them down, and then I go do a video on them. Sometimes same day turnaround, motherfucker. Like, it depends. It all depends on when I see it. But, you know, if you watch my stories, I still be out and about. You still see me in the gym. I still pop up at the gym 5 in the morning or 11 at night. Don't matter. So nothing's changed. It's just I had to make sure I was good so that I can make sure y'all good. And that's all it is, man. But with that being said, be sticking around, be looking out for new videos. So that's all I got for y'all right now, man. Until next time, yo, subscribe to the motherfucking channel, share this with your friends, follow me on Instagram, and that's all I got for y'all, man. So this is WolfgangPeak, this is Wolfgang Lifestyle, and I'm out.